I'm here today to talk about some of the things that may occur as you prepare to exit the matrix. And you know that title comes from my podcast, AA Exit the Matrix. I have been embarking on a exploration, if you will, of my spirit. Okay. So we know from the beginning, I've been talking about when the ancestors call, how do you respond? I've done a video about that. People claiming that they are woke and what that should feel like and look like for different people. But getting that knowledge and then, or having that awakening, right? And then deciding that you need more information because a lot of that information has been kept from us in the West, right? So once I started embarking on that journey of reading more and exploring more and doing home courses, it's when I tell you it is just like you're literally feeding your soul because I've been hooked and I can't get enough. And the more I embark on this journey, the less time I have for chatter, irrelevant people and things, and I just refuse to engage, right? Um, I noticed that the more I embark on this journey, the more things have been coming at me trying to test me, right? Like, are you really on this journey, like you say, to be better, treat people better, and not respond on a low vibration, like the energy that's being sent to you? I have gone as far as uh, removing myself from certain environments because I refuse to be exposed to things that are relevant, right? People, places, and things for that matter. And I don't choose to share my energy with people that I don't view as productive or being able to feed my spirit on a high frequency. That's where I'm at right now. You could have never told me, right? And however many years that I would be talking this way. But that's just where I am. It 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 it's such a serious thing that I think I was listening. Sometimes, while I'm working, I have YouTube playing in the background. I'm listening to different people and I've had to stop that, right? Because now it's all chatter. It literally is noise to me if it's not about the continent, if it's not on a high vibration or high frequency. I can't consume it. We talk about like being careful, like what you feed your spirit, what you feed your body, your temple, as well as what you take in as what you're listening to. Like all of that makes a difference. So I'm just in a space right now where um it's just certain things I can't indulge in. And so I'm sharing this because I know there are other people that have embarked on this journey. I know there are people that are maybe feeling what I'm feeling. So I just wanted to share with you all some of the things that you should watch out for that are going to serve to distract you from your purpose, serve to deter you or detour you, right? And you just need to be aware. So, um, like I said, one of those things is being pulled into negativity, right? I've had like, even people who like I thought I had a decent relationship with or that I was cool with say things to me like, well, you can't leave the country without the vaccine. hmm And I'm like, wow, okay, this person hasn't even left the country, probably will never leave the country, hasn't left the country. So where's this energy coming from? And it's definitely more like, you think you're going to do something. You think you're going to start your second chapter, but I'm here to tell you that there's going to be things to detour you or There's going to be obstacles put in your way, so you're not going to be able to fulfill your purpose. And the sad part is, these individuals don't even realize that's what they're doing. They are so conditioned in this matrix, they don't even realize that they're sending you low vibrations, that they're being pessimistic, that they're being negative. They don't realize it. And so it's difficult to listen to people like that. So I tend to kind of just distance myself, and I'm like, yeah, that's not true. And I don't know where you're getting your information from. But it makes you feel like they almost wish that there's going to be this challenge for you. And if they don't, that's the energy they're sending off. You know, the other thing is, you'll notice maybe that all of a sudden all these folks are coming at you with bills, right? Like, oh, did you pay this? Or you still owe this? Or it's like stuff just popping out the woodwork. And I'm like, this is so deep. All this time I was here, this stuff wasn't mentioned. But as soon as my energy has changed and said that I've had enough of this matrix, the matrix is still trying to hold on, right? The matrix is still trying to hold on to me. But I'm pulling away. I'm pulling away. It's so serious for me that I don't know if I've mentioned it already, but I was planning to return my car. Like, I called the bank months ago because I know I can't take it with me, right? What my car is considered a luxury car. And it would get torn up on the continent. Like, I already know that. If I don't have like a truck, it would get torn up. It's low to the ground. I don't think it would make it out them holes on the roads, or over those rocks. So it wouldn't be worth it. So I basically called and was like, listen, y'all need to come pick up this car. And they didn't want to take it back. Stuff is deep right now. Like, they did not want to take the car back. But finally, I got them to agree to come and pick up the car. And I'm waiting for that. Like, I'm waiting for them to pick up the car. My lease will be ending in June, the very end of June. Um, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, the countdown is on. The time crunch is here. So I've just been busy, like, putting things together. So amongst those distractions, like I said, is me studying Mandinka, studying with Sammy's Treasure channel. I'm also studying with Ancestral Voices channel. Um, it's so much. I'm telling you, like, I've had to just kind of say, I need a little break, right? So I've tried to watch some movies that are, just relaxing, if you will, family oriented, kind of cheerful, positive. So I saw One Night in Miami. I've watched I always forget the name of this show. It's something's love, some Kylie's love, Curly's love. I don't remember, but I'll be sure to put it in the description what the movie was. Um, I also have been looking at. I just watched a great movie, Joseph. If you all haven't watched Joseph on Amazon Prime, you can pay $1.99 for SD, or you can pay $2.99 for HD. But that's your choice. I just got $1.99 and it worked fine. It's a beautiful movie about this brother in Jamaica who wants to explore his ancestry, like his grandfather had him promised to do. And it's an amazing story, amazing story. I just finished watching that, so that was lifting my spirits while I was working on some stuff online, in the process of just packing things up, like looking at what I have to get rid of, and addressing, tying up some loose ends, if you will, because those loose ends are not gonna hold me here. They're just not, you know. So I just wanted to kind of give you all a heads up what to expect as you prepare. That there will be these little obstacles, right? Little hurdles trying to stop you from getting to the finish line. So just stay on course, and surround yourself with people who are like minded. It is such a blessing to be part of, various groups and positive energy with people who uh, are headed where you're headed and have left their Western mindsets behind, because many of us are headed places, and we still have that Western mindset. We still allow our insecurities to dictate our behavior. And that's something that, folks need to work on. Like, that's a personal journey. I don't really choose to be any part of that because I feel like every person has to take a journey on their own. But at the same time, when folks are receptive, then you can have a discussion, you can communicate, and you can, get on the same page. Otherwise, again, everything else is irrelevant. If you're not rocking the way I'm rocking or doing the things I'm doing, I'm really not trying to hear a whole lot of other stuff. And everybody, each is to his own, but I know what direction I'm headed in. And so those who are headed in that same direction, always feel free to reach out. I am easy to contact if you really want to speak. Otherwise, it's like keep that negative energy to yourself. I'm sure you will be happy with it. However, as I continue this journey, I will share the obstacles. I have a lot more content coming for you all as I'm preparing for this journey. But in the meantime, I had to do this tonight because this was on my mind. Because I'm just like, look at all this stuff trying to come at me all at once. It can even make you feel like a little overwhelmed. And pay attention to your physical being, right? Because your body will respond to the stressors differently. For me, when I get overwhelmed, I start to feel like a tightness here, right? Literally. And I guess that has more to do with like the chakras, that the chakras are tense or clenched, if you will. So you need to like pay attention to your body. So for me, I notice I start to feel that when I have a lot of different things coming to me at once. I'm lifting things, I'm being very physical. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. So I just, I ran over to like, the doctor today, like, let me go get checked, just get a little quick checkup, make sure everything is cool. Because you know how we are. We'll be so strong sometimes. Like, oh, I have a pain in my chest, but we won't go and see what that pain is, right? Make sure you ain't having a heart attack or that it's not a stroke or whatever, right? We are all at ages where that is possible, especially with all of the emotional stressors we have. We have to look at the physical stressors as well. So, of course, I went and they said exactly what I said, yeah, you're doing a lot, but you're fine. Your heart's fine, your pressure's fine. So you wonder sometimes, like psychologically, is that something you can do to your body, right? But I know the creator and the ancestors have me, and I continue to give thanks daily, nightly, throughout the day, because I know I can't do this without them, right? So just want to continue. I want to tell you all to stay focused. Don't get discouraged. The distractions are going to come. So be prepared, right? Have your spiritual armor ready, right? Pray up, get them altars in place, do what you need to do, and just know that it's going to happen, right? So I'll continue this, and you all can count down with me. I just want to say blessings. You've been missed, and have a good evening. Take care.